Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel we post writing tips, unboxings, book hauls, book reviews and the occasional vlog. And today I have another writing tips video for you, and it is how to write great dialogue. First of all, for those of you who are not new to this channel, as you can see, I'm not at home. I'm actually on holiday in Cornwall at the moment, but as a true workaholic, I've brought the camera with me because there were a few videos I wanted to film, so here we are. If you aren't new to this channel, welcome. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Your continuous support means a lot, so thank you guys so much. Let's get into it. Here are my top 7 tips for writing great dialogue. Number 1, sound natural. By this, I don't mean does it sound like you or I talking. I mean to sound natural for the world your character is in. If you are in a modern day time, then don't be using "thy heart is broken." We don't use "thy" anymore. However, if you're going to write a medieval thing and it's in Shakespeare's world, have fun with that. Vice versa, this can also be how people address one another. We don't necessarily say sir or ma'am so much here in the UK in modern day worlds, but in the old days, of course we did. We call people lords, ladies, your grace. Writing great dialogue has lots of different attributes to it, and this is dialogue meaning your characters speaking to one another in your story. The best book can completely flop if the dialogue sucks. Number 2, attack or defend. Your dialogue must have a purpose. We don't need characters having general day-to-day conversations like, "Hi, how are you? I'm well, thank you. How are you? I'm not too bad." We don't need these. We don't care. What you should have is dialogue which either attacks something another character is saying or that defends from something. In a nutshell, this is using dialogue to obtain information. For example, say a character can't find a specific item. "Where's the map? You had it last, why should I know? But it was right here, I put it here. You're the only one who's been in this room." This is a character attacking another because they are blaming them for taking the item. They're not directly saying it because why would you? But they are saying it. This links into tip number 3, express unspoken meaning. By this I mean subtext. The argument is more than what is being said. For example, if you're doing a romantic scene or forming a love between two characters, people don't generally say "I like you." You want to show it through your character's actions, not have them proclaim their undying love. By the point you want a character to proclaim their love, if that happens to be a cliche you want to use, the reader should probably already know that they're in love. Number 4, show, don't tell. You can have the character obtain story information, you can have them obtain plot twists through dialogue, but what you shouldn't do is have a character telling another character something to move the story forward. Don't let a character say the obvious, such as "it's raining," when you can show that by saying how wet their clothes are, not in the dialogue. Number 5, body language. Don't scrimp on body language. By using body language, you stop the dreadful scenario of the talking heads. Talking heads is where dialogue, it's just characters talking to one another with nothing in between. So you can forget who's talking. There's nothing to put you in their world. You're just reading a script. To avoid this, make sure there's some type of body language. You can show a character being angry without using exclamation marks. Just show their body language. Show them tensing, show their fists whitening, show veins stand on edge, faces turning red. All these things show anger, even if what the person is saying is not necessarily angry. Number 6, screenplay. If you really want to check your dialogue makes sense and reads appropriately, try to read it in a screenplay format. That means taking out everything else and seeing if the dialogue makes sense on its own. See if it flows naturally. Another tip on this one is to read it out loud. You can hear a lot of problems in your work by hearing it through your ear and not in your head. And finally, tip number 7, unique voice. Great characters have distinct voices. This doesn't mean major accent differences. It just means word choices, repeated phrases, the way that they speak. A great writer can make you know the character before you've been told who is speaking. A writer who is fantastic at this is Terry Pratchett in his Discworld series. He has so many characters, yet most Pratchett fans know who's who before you tell them who it is. In particular, Death, which Pratchett does use a formatting trick with Death, where he's the only character where everything is written in capital letters. Probably don't use that, as everyone who likes Pratchett will know you've nicked it from them, but pretty good technique. And that's it for my 7 top tips on writing great dialogue. I hope you guys found this video useful. Please comment down below if you have any other tips that you use to write dialogue. I'd love to hear them and learn from them also. Good luck with your writing, guys. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you'd like to see since I upload, click that little bell down below. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or Tumblr. I post general bookish pictures, as well as my writing tips and unboxings on there. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.